Alright, Spirit. What do we got from our Leo collective? What do we got from our Leo collective? Okay. What do we got from our Leo collective, Spirit? For all Leo placements, clear intuitive messages, please. For all Leos. Okay, we got abandoned. We got one day. Silence. And we got chemistry. Okay, let's clarify Spirit from our Leo collective. Clear intuitive messages, please. Let's clarify. We got the Six of Cups reversed, the Empress reversed, the Six of Pentacles reversed, and we got the Knight of Swords. Okay. There is somebody that may have been, some of you guys felt left out in the cold by somebody, Leo. And whoever this is somebody that has went back to a past situation with another person. Because we got the Empress reversed next to the Six of Cups reversed. So whoever it is that left you out in the cold, they went back to a past situation, Leo. But I'm seeing that whatever that they decided to go back to, nothing is getting better over there where they at. They're not really all the way in that relationship for real. It's like somebody is 1 foot out the door of leaving that person, Leo. With the 1 day card right here. And this is somebody that definitely been giving you the silent treatment, Leo. Because they wasn't ready to reciprocate that, loving energy. Whatever it is that you wanted with this person, they wasn't ready to reciprocate, Leo. But I am seeing that the person that they are involving themselves with, they no longer want to invest in that situation anymore because there's a lack of growth. I feel like there's a lack of growth. They may be experiencing money problems with that person. Silence and Six of Pentacles reversed. This is what's going on behind the scenes in silence. As they abandoned you, this is what's going on behind the scenes. They're struggling with getting their money right, Leo, with whoever it is that they are dealing with. And yes, although they may be giving you the silent treatment, not talking to you, they have a lot of desire to come back towards you, Leo. Now, we're going to clarify and see if they actually do take action. Because that is what they really want. They really let you out because they were still involved with somebody else and they wasn't ready to leave that person alone yet. But as time go on, it's like they're realizing that ain't shit growing, ain't nothing getting better over there, because of money problems. But I am getting this energy where the desire is still there to talk to you. Clarify the Knight of Swords right here. So if you feel like this person abandoned you, left you out in the cold, just know that they really wasn't all the way in that relationship for real. They only left you out in the cold because their money wasn't right. But they realized the more they hold on to that, is nothing's going to get better. We got heartbreak. Wow. Okay, so this could be y'all energy. Some of y'all could be hurt about this person abandoning the situation with you, Leo. But I feel like this is their energy, wanting to desire to talk to you, but they could be very disappointed about something. Even if this situation hurt your feelings, I feel like you got over it though. If you did not get over it, you will. Some of y'all could be a Libra, a Taurus, or a water sign. We got fated meeting. You know what's really crazy about the situation? Some of you guys, this person, I'm going to be real with y'all. Some of y'all, your person is very hurt because they feel like it was meant for y'all to cross paths. Literally. And I don't know if I got this out of Capricorn or Scorpio reading from my other channel, but this is kind of like giving the same energy a little bit. Where somebody feel like they was fated to meet you or cross paths with you, Leo. They mad because they just feel like you are their destiny. Somebody feel like you are the person that they belong to, Leo. But I just feel like, once again, they only abandoned you because, like I said, let me keep it real. I feel like your person thought that they was going to be able to overcome whatever financial struggles while being in a relationship with a particular person. Obviously, this is somebody that they was already in a relationship with before they met you. And then it's like when they met you, they still had these problems. But before and after, they're realizing that they still got these money problems. Them staying in that relationship and them abandoning you is still the same shit, basically. But I am seeing that you are somebody that they actually have a strong chemistry with, Leo. And they could be back and forth in their mind about how they disappointed you, how you really were. It's like they know they disappointed you by abandoning the situation with you, but at the same time they mad because they know that you are their soulmate. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't continue the connection with you because it was already with somebody else. Some of you guys, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Again, some of y'all, this person may have thought the grass will be greener on the other side financially. Although y'all have this strong bond with each other, right? It's like they feel like I wouldn't say you were lacking financially. They just felt like it was more abundant over there where they were staying in a relationship, whoever they stand in a relationship with. You know, if anything, it got worse, which is driving them nuts about that because it left them in some form of disappointment. They're mad at themselves for actually staying in that relationship and wasting their goddamn time with that person, knowing damn well that y'all, it's like knowing dang on well that they know that y'all were meant to be together. And they know they hurt you in the process of, abandoning you. They are aware of everything that they have done by icing you out. No lie. Yeah, this is somebody that you haven't spoke to in a very long time or you haven't seen. We got travel, distance, boundaries, far apart, get away. Yeah, you got away from this situation. I feel like you just started to like clearly distance yourself, or like especially the thought of being with them, the thought of kicking it with them or them coming back. I feel like you just left that situation completely like alone, and especially if you know that this person has abandoned you and left you out in the cold the way they did. You just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep my distance and stay away from this person. Some of y'all got it in your mind to stay away from this person and not give this person your energy or your time anymore, and it's like they over here mad now because they knew that if they belong to you, but they felt like financially the grass was greener, basically. This person is crazy. But let's keep it moving and see what else, Spirit, in this situation for my Leos. Yeah, somebody know you they soulmate, Leo. Some of you guys, this person may look at you as their twin flame, or you may look at them as a twin flame. It says twin flame, soul contract, soul connection, past lives. Like they definitely mentally like back and forth about reaching out to you, but they know that they have disappointed you, Leo. Some of you guys, this person hope that they actually do cross paths with you if they decide not to reach out to you, but they feel like you are somebody that they was meant to cross paths with. This is somebody from your past for some of y'all. This is somebody that you probably already knew from past, like when you were like a teenager or something like that, or junior high, like, or maybe y'all messed around when y'all were younger, and then maybe you ain't seen this person in like 5, 10 years, 15 years, and then it's like you ran into this person out in public, and then y'all started talking, and maybe y'all have exchanged numbers or whatever, and it's like as as the more y'all bonded on the phone or whatever, it's like y'all have developed a bond, and maybe they got scared and left, or what, I don't know. But most of you guys, whatever it is that you told them, what you, because I feel like some of y'all slipped up and told this person what you do for a living or how much money you make or something like that, and maybe they made them feel like you wasn't enough. It made you feel like, they made you feel like it wasn't enough what you had to offer, or they felt like I don't know why, but I'm hearing somebody may have like flexed on somebody. You said something that you had, or you said something that you were doing, and they felt like, it's like they still didn't see your value at the time. They didn't feel like you really was like the GOAT for real. That's exactly what I'm hearing. But it's all about them judging you. Somebody was judging you based on what you had to offer and not really looking at the bond that y'all shared, Leo. They was looking at the financial aspect of y'all connection, like, and ignoring the simple fact that y'all had a great bond. So they stayed in a relationship with somebody where they were, you know, basically they decided to settle for less. Some of y'all, it's the other way around. Some of you guys, your person was intimidated by your success or what it is, whatever it is that you had going on. So they just abandoned the situation with you and ghosted you. So, you know, maybe they felt like they wasn't good enough for you. Just take what resonates. It could be the other way around. They either felt like you wasn't good enough for them, or they wasn't good enough for you, although there was a strong bond, a strong chemistry between the two of you. But this is when the divine takes place in the situation and step in and do something about, you know, this situation. But we're going to see what they're going to do. Because now they got karma. For whoever that they are holding on to, there's karma coming in. Something is getting ready to blow up, which has this person scared. It has somebody scared and anxiety, panicking about the simple fact that there's a forced ending in their life. It has something to do with their finances, Six of Pentacles reversed. It may have something to do with their relationship. I see a home with fire around it, or it has something to do with their stability in general, relationship, money, all of that. The relationship that they're in, something is blowing up, which is causing this person to be stressed the hell out. Yeah, didn't I say this is the ex-lover of yours that you cross paths with from, you know, for that you ain't seen in a very long time. This person is scared as hell, yo. I don't know why. This person is in fear right now. And I feel like what really got them mad, not even over the simple fact that they are losing their money, their finances, and a relationship that they are currently in is going downhill, has them scared of them losing everything. But they also scared because you haven't spoken up. You haven't reached out to this person. You haven't went out your way to like try to fix the situation with them, Leo, and make things work. Maybe you did, you tried to before, you know, and you just couldn't take it no more. You feel like you was the only person trying, you know, putting in the work. So you just like said, fuck it. But I'm seeing it's your silence is that they really afraid of. Yes, they going through shakeups right now and everything in their life in regards to stability, but your silence is really killing them for real. And that's another reason why they're afraid. They could be drinking a lot. This is somebody that lacks confidence with coming forward. They're definitely, like I said, some of y'all, this person definitely could be overindulging in, like, because they're so stressed out, they could be drinking, smoking. But I keep hearing your silence is deafening. Like, to them. It's like the more silent you are and not going out your way to like get this person's attention, the more stressed out they get. This is somebody that lacks confidence with coming forward. Because like I said from the beginning, your person back and forth in their head about reaching out to you, but they don't know if they should because they know they disappointed you. They know they hurt you in a way. You see what I'm saying? Because they stayed in that goddamn relationship with somebody else. But that shit is about to blow up. Everything is getting ready to blow up in this person's face, Leo. And they are fucking panicking, y'all. Afraid. Them leaving you out in the cold, giving you the silent treatment, not reciprocating that energy with you that you were trying to give to them. It has this person in fear. Because it's like somebody knows they messed up. And you proving a point by keeping your distance and staying silent and not going out your way to like get a hold of this person. Because they lack confidence. Some of y'all's person have a low self-esteem, especially in regards of their money. So not only they afraid of you not coming back and reaching out and they going through this shit, but they also afraid of commitment. So maybe you told them something about getting married one day when y'all had, discussions on the phone or whatever. But this is somebody that is afraid of having something a lot deeper with you, having something meaningful with you. This is somebody that is afraid of forever with you, Leo. It's like they're not ready. This is somebody that's highly aware of the simple fact that they're not ready to be in a relationship with you like that on a deeper level. But at the same time, they afraid of you being in a relationship with somebody else. But mind you, this is somebody that basically abandoned you, left you out in the cold because they felt like the grass was greener on the other side. Or they felt like they wasn't good enough. It's one or the other. Somebody got a low self-esteem, Leo. That could be a big factor why they stayed away from you. But they are afraid of a serious commitment and having something deeper with you. They are afraid of you losing you to somebody else, and they're just afraid of you not coming back. This is somebody that's so used to you reaching out to them. It's like, I don't know what they need, a ego boost or something. I don't know, child. But they did at times let their pride and their ego get in the way of y'all connection a lot. I'm hearing mind over heart. Mind over what really makes sense. Because you're the one that really makes sense to them if you was looking for something long lasting. But they chose to settle for less and it blew up in their face. Because now everything in their life is falling apart. Whatever they was holding on to, person, place, or thing, that shit is being blown up. Which is causing them to be scared. Because now it's like you're not around. Because at the same time, they feel like you're getting away. But let's keep it moving and see what else is happening. What else is taking place in this situation. Yeah, this person afraid of you moving on completely, not coming back, and being in another connection with somebody else. The same person that iced you out. They chose to settle for less. They knew that shit wasn't going to work. Because they were still lacking in that relationship before they met you. It's just that they just was insecure. This person had a low self-esteem. They felt like they couldn't give you what you want. So they just said, fuck it, I'm just going to just ice her out or ice him out because I really don't have it, or I'm really not the GOAT for real. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, they just felt like they didn't have what it takes to be in a long-term, serious, committed relationship with you. Cause instead, they chose to settle for less. But they fucked up doing that. This person is mad, y'all. Some of you guys, it could be a Sagittarius. Don't have to be, or you could have Sag in your chart. But this person is very, very upset. This is somebody that's emotionally unstable. They can't seem to get themselves together in order. They could be feeling a little bit lost. It's like they could be feeling a little bit confused on, like, all of a sudden why everything in my life is falling apart. But at the same time, they know. It's like they know, but they don't know because they got too comfortable where they was at. That's why everything blew up. Spirit forced a lot of shit to end in their life because it was getting too comfortable. We got the hangman. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, or this was a Pisces, or you could be a Pisces. But this is somebody that's mad because they know that they left you hanging, Leo. They know that. But at the same time, they're scared of change. They feel stuck. They're mad at themselves from leaving you hanging. Some of y'all's person may have even blocked you. It's either that they left you hanging and blocked you, or they just stopped, they just iced you out, ghosted you, and you never heard from them again. But they don't like the simple fact that they are stuck right now. They don't like the simple fact that, and it's because they're emotionally unstable. They're not healed. This is somebody that got a short temper. They're very mad. When things don't go their way, they get upset. But they are scared of the simple fact that it's over. It's making them feel very uneasy. Yes, didn't I say this the main factor? They scared of either being in a long-term commitment with you and being happy and having that financial stability and emotional fulfillment with you, or they're afraid of you being in another relationship with somebody else because they rejected you. They iced you out. This is somebody that feels like they lost a good thing, Leo. Something that could have been good and beneficial to both of y'all if they would get their life together, if they will make change. But they was too complacent. They was too comfortable where they was living and who they was dealing with and the struggle that they were in. Them making head over, we're going to say them being in their pride and their ego and settling for less with another person, it really blew up in their face. It's like Spirit stepped in like, okay, you thought you wanted to stay where you at. You wanted to stay comfortable with dealing with this other lover. Okay, and you iced out Leo and ghosted them, abandoned them, and left them out in the cold. I got something for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm going to spice it up. I'm going to shake some shit up for you to get your act together and realize that you need to change. I don't know why, but Spirit is like forcing change in this person's life, and now they in fear because they know they haven't been making no change. This person knows damn well they haven't been making no change. They haven't been no progress, who they were living with or who they was involving themselves with. Even financially, they have not been making no progress whatsoever. It's just like they've been staying comfortable where they at. And that's why Spirit is coming in to shake some shit up, to wake them up. Now they scared. Yeah, they want a fresh new start with you, but they feel like they can't. They're struggling right now because they need to sit back and overcome these challenges first. It's like a delay even more in everything because they want to procrastinate on making changes in their own personal life and with their money. I'm telling you, Spirit is putting this person through the ringer. They're putting them through a lot more challenges and obstacles because they took too long. If they would at least started somewhere and made some type of change in their life, they wouldn't be so far behind. Now they really far behind. Now they really losing because that's where they chose to settle with. They chose to settle for less with an Empress reverse. There ain't no growth over there. Hell, it ain't no growth with them either because once again, they was complacent. They was too comfortable. Yeah, somebody is afraid of having something serious with you, and they're afraid of you being with somebody else. They find it very difficult to get out of their head. They could be losing a lot of sleep, Leo, over you because they know they left you hanging. But at the same time, they're afraid of being with you. I'm telling you, you are the real deal, Leo. Literally. They know this. Somebody's afraid of getting married. Somebody is afraid of being tied down to you. They can't even get out of their head about it. They up at night thinking about it nonstop. That's what it is. They're afraid of a serious commitment with you because they know where they at. They was settling for less. They know where they was at, Leo. That it was the bare minimum in that connection. They know it wasn't no progress being made. They know their money wasn't make. They know they was. I'm hearing somebody was on a fixed income. Maybe this was them. Like, and maybe you are somebody that has a really nice career, or make a lot of money, or maybe you have your own place of business. Maybe you are in school. It's like you are leveling up. No matter what you're doing, you figuring out how to make some more money, or you have other streams of income. Maybe you have multiple streams of income. But when you met this person, they was on fixed income. They probably had like one job, probably making the same amount of money every week. You know what I'm saying? You was somebody totally different, which required them to step their game up, which is something that they wasn't ready for. So they iced you out. Instead of them telling you, oh, I don't want to be with you, I can't be in a relationship because of this, that, and the third, they iced you out and just abandoned you. That's exactly what happened. I just feel like this is somebody that lacked communication. This is somebody that don't know how to communicate. You see how they the Knight of Swords? They can't even think straight. They don't know how to communicate. Now they left in their head and being afraid of you getting away and being with somebody else, and also being afraid of actually having that part of like that experience with you. Yeah, this is somebody that's used to not having, like I said, settling for less. The bare minimum, I'm telling you. Now Spirit is giving them something else to work for, even harder, because shit is getting harder where they at now. This is somebody that is their own worst enemy, Leo, because they just too comfortable. They afraid of change. They're afraid of real. Somebody's afraid of reality. Somebody is afraid of the real deal. Whether that is with the person, whether that is in money, business, conducting business together, whether, anybody. This somebody is afraid of the real deal, child. They is. And they're afraid of stepping their game up because it's outside of their comfort zone. Some of you guys could be tarot card readers. You could be somebody who's very intuitive. They can't get out of their head because they know that you are somebody who is very intuitive. Maybe they know that you are somebody who is very psychic. And that could be another reason why they're mad. Because they feel like you know them. You can see right through them. They feel like you have seen right through them. They feel lost because now they know they should have listened to their intuition. Instead of them trying to like read you and be judgmental towards you. I don't know why, but I feel like if they was being judgmental towards you, Leo, and comparing themselves to you, it's because they was insecure and they was lacking themselves. Even if they felt like what you had to offer wasn't enough, trust me, they knew exactly that you was enough. It's just a simple fact that they wasn't enough. So they tried to make it seem like you wasn't enough and what you had to offer wasn't enough. Like I said, it's the other way around. Because they got a low self-esteem. But they mad because they know they should have listened to their intuition. But I'm also hearing you was right. Maybe you said something to this person that was... Yes. Maybe you said something to this person about a commitment. You know what's crazy? Some of y'all, when y'all first started talking to this person on the phone or whatever, engaging in a conversation with them or whatever, or it could be the second time I'm hearing. Maybe, like I said, you mentioned something about forever, like having a long-term commitment, wanting to get married, wanting to have, you know what I'm saying, have long-term stability, all that good shit, like a traditional relationship. And they know that that's what they really, really wanted. Maybe they came to you like that at first. And then you was telling them, okay, I'm with it type energy. I don't know how you expressed it, but maybe you said that's what you want also. I feel like at one point in time, y'all may have agreed about wanting the same thing as far as love and having a serious commitment. But they got scared. It's like somebody ignored the simple fact that they didn't want, they wanted what you wanted. Because I feel like they came off that, like, this energy, like they was with it, like they wanted what you wanted at one point in time. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, it's like their intuition knows. Like, the more they life fall apart, Leo, the more they mad that they are getting, the more fearful they get, the more scared that they get when it comes to you. And it's like the more they know that y'all belong together. Their intuition is telling them, come on, reach out to Leo. Engage with Leo a lot more. Get to know Leo. Instead of judging Leo and comparing yourself to Leo, why don't you get to know Leo a lot more? Because I feel like they judged you, you know, before they actually, like, got to really know you on a deeper level. Even though it was strong chemistry there, it's like somebody just didn't want to get to know you on that deeper level because they knew it was something serious, and that's something that they wasn't ready for because they were scared. But their intuition is nudging at them to reach out to you because you are what they really want. It says love offer, engagement, agreement, wish come true. This is what they really want. Why they act like they didn't. It's just that they had a low self-esteem and they felt like they wasn't ready. I'm telling you, somebody wasn't ready for the real Leo. They wasn't ready for the real deal. They know that they should have gave you an offer. They should have gave you a chance. We got social media. Yeah, they're thinking about some shit that you said. Especially if you had sent some text messages to them. Y'all were back and forth texting. They were watching you text them. It's either that they were watching you and reading and act like they wasn't, or they're going back to what it is that you have said under, like, texts between the two of you. Some of you guys' person actually is watching from social media if you have one. But most of y'all, I'm just getting this energy where they're thinking about what it is that you have said to them through a text message. They're going back to those text messages about what you said. Because like I said, they cast judgment on you. Maybe they felt like you was giving mixed signals. Some of y'all, they may have felt like that. But it's like they're going back to the text message that you have said to them. They're, you know, and reading them. But they are definitely stuck on the simple fact that you are their wish come true. That's all they think about. They can't get it out of their mind, or the simple fact that they met somebody that wanted what they wanted, but they just chose not to act on it because they were scared and they was insecure. Look, this came back out. Liquid courage, bravery, confidence, intoxicated, odd behavior. You could be somebody who was very, very confident within yourself, and I'm hearing you mean what you say and you say what you mean. Like, even like through whatever you were sending them through a text message, Leo, that's what I'm picking up. Maybe you were sending like 5 texts at a time. Maybe you were like sending a lot of the text messages that they were ignoring and act like they wasn't looking at. They're going back and reading them. They're going back and reading them. Now, some of you guys, this person looking at their phone and seeing if you reaching out also, because they lack confidence to come forward. Mask. Yeah, somebody was hiding, lying to themselves. I'm telling you, this person is obsessed with you. They're addicted to you. It's something that you were saying. Some of you guys, you was definitely like feeding this person's ego a lot. You put this person on a pedestal a lot. Even though you are somebody of value, it's like you also put this person on a pedestal and let them know that they were valuable. You were continuing to indulge with them in regards of like sending them long paragraphs of text messages, or just texting them back and back, you know, back to back in a row. And, you know, they're seeing that you were very much indulging in them a lot. But now they're looking back at what it is that you were saying through those text messages, which got this person really obsessed with you. It's like they're obsessed with you from a distance, Leo, and looking at the text messages that you sent them a while ago, which really having them wanting you even more. That's exactly what I'm saying, because they too scary to approach you because they lacking right now. Shit going downhill right now. You know, you got this person hooked, even though they act like they wasn't. This person is very hooked on you. I don't feel like y'all have been intimate with this person in this lifetime. Maybe in the past when y'all were younger, y'all probably messed around before, but as y'all are adults, y'all probably never messed around. The rest of you guys, you never slept with this person. This is somebody that's afraid of intimacy, Leo. They're afraid of having something serious with you. Maybe they tried to make it as a fling and you rejected them. I feel like when you cross paths with this person again, they tried to make y'all connection as like a fling, but like I said, you like a hookup, but you rejected them because you on some higher level shit. You know your value, you know your worth, and it's like once you told this person what you want and what you was about, you know what I'm saying? They was with it at first, but then it's like the more you were indulging and telling this person, because you confident, you say what you mean what you say. The more you was telling this person what type of person you are or what you were looking for in a relationship, the more scared they got. They're like, oh, I'm not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Because they never experienced somebody like you on your level. You see what I'm saying? Which made them feel insecure. So they backed out and chose to stay in a lesser connection. But just know this person is definitely going back at them text messages and reading them. Heavy. And they liked what you said. Whatever you said, they like that shit. You got this person low-key hooked on you. It's just that they're afraid of coming around, engaging with you, being intimate with you, and having something deeper with you. And like I said, some of y'all knew that this person was afraid of commitment, but they didn't want to tell you that. They was coming up with excuses on what probably like why they couldn't be around you and this and that and the third. I feel like they was like backing out. They was being a chicken. They was being a punk. They was being a coward. They was scared. You kind of scared this person off a little bit, but it's to really wake them up and realize what the hell is they missing in their own personal life that they need to work on. If they really want if they really want their money up, if they really want a serious relationship, they need to get serious with themselves, Leo. And that's something that they're just not ready to do. But I'm telling y'all, the divine gonna step in and this person gonna be mad. Yeah, I feel like you have moved on and now you are somebody that is more at peace. We got, yeah, you're using your intuition on this situation. I'm also getting this energy where somebody could be discovering their psychic abilities. Maybe somebody is realizing that you are completely psychic, which also scared them. Or this could be you discovering the simple fact that you are psychic, like, or your psychic abilities could be enhancing. I don't know, but I just feel like you moving on and finding inner peace, and you just have, you know, I just feel like you holding back. You listen to your intuition by just moving past this situation mentally and holding back and at peace because you feel like this person wasn't going to change. And that's exactly what's happening. Somebody's secretly not changing. They got a lot going on. They're trying to find balance, Leo. Because I feel like they want to come together with you, but this is somebody that knows that they can't give you what you want right now, Leo, because they're not ready to change. Somebody is too stubborn. They're not ready to change. It's like this person's so used to settling for less and living a certain lifestyle and struggling. It's like they rather not change. This is what's happening secretly. You know this person ain't changed. You know this. You're somebody that's very intuitive. We got the High Priestess and intuition card right here. Some of y'all definitely could be tarot card readers. But it's telling me silently they're not trying to change. They're not trying to rediscover themselves in order to have this balance in their life in regards of their money and their stability in their lifestyle. Even in their relationships, everything in their life is out of order because the lack of, I'll say accountability to themselves and responsibility. This is somebody that's not responsible with their money. at all. Yeah, they're going through some bad karma. We got the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yep, justice. Justice being served. They're going through some bad karma right now. Some of you guys, your person could have some legal problems. Maybe they gotta go to court. Some of you guys, your person could have to go to court and it may not be in their favor. Maybe they gotta go see a judge. Wow, this is it's going to be something painful for this person, Leo. There's your person going through some bad karma twice. Twice for how they left you, and they already had some shit going on in the background that I don't know. They did though. But I am seeing that you are a lot more at peace with yourself, Leo. And I just feel like somebody's going through some painful endings right now. It's your person. Spirit is teaching this person a lesson. This is happening in secret because of their deceptive ways, their dark behavior. They live in a dark place. Like they live in a 3D world, but they toxic, basically. They're toxic. Yeah, they need a wake up call. Spirit is trying to like wake this person up. And it's crazy because they're trying to hide the simple fact that they want a second chance with you, but they don't have the confidence to come forward. Because, like I said, they life ain't together. You make them feel insecure. Because your life is together. Even if you feel like you don't have it all together, they're comparing themselves to you, Leo. Basically. Like I said, this is somebody that feels like they can't give you what you want. Because they're not responsible with their own money. They lack a lot. Hell, they even lack accountability. Especially if they abandon you. This person ain't gonna apologize because they still living in their pride and their ego. They move dark. Like this person is toxic, basically. You know, but at this point, they're holding back from you, Leo. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there, and y'all take care.